Alright, short little quick video here. Going to be replacing my Tesla air filter. This is a 2022 Model Y. So you have, first thing you want to do, take your mats out, put them outside. Second thing you want to do, this panel, take this down and pull this cover off. So this panel is just held in by these little clips that sit in there. You have this little slot here where you can pull it out. You could use, I guess, a flathead screwdriver. Just be gentle there. Plastic. I have a little plastic pry tool. Then you're going to pop those out. So when this is sitting up here like this, you have 1, 2, 3, and 4. Just be careful when you pop it off. You do have 2 wires connected for the speaker and the light. So pop those out. Take it down from underneath the glove box here. Be gentle with the wires. Unhook each wire. You have the little this little spring clip thing in there. So unhook your 2 wires. You're going to pop this panel off here. Again, I use the same thing. You just use a pry tool. A nice gentle plastic one would be best. Up here you can reach by your hand and you just pop it, slowly work your way around. There are a whole bunch of clips. This is what the back side of it looks like. So as you can see, there are many clips all the way around. These big clips in the middle, which is what's attached right in there in the very center. Those ones you got to pull a little bit harder, so that's what I tried. Pop this side off, pop that side off, and then you can kind of stick your hand back here and pop the big one off in the middle. So that's sitting on there like that. Pop that off. Set that to the side. Then using a screwdriver, you want a Torx 20, so one of the stars. The star or Torx head 20. You're going to take off the cover right here. You unscrew it. And when you unscrew it, your cover comes down and you have your air filter. So there's 2 of them. So you grab the first one. You have this little tab here. Whoops, sorry, that's the second one. Pull your tab down. That's your second filter. And then we're going to slide this one up. Pull this one out. That is the other filter. So we have the 2 filters here. We'll put in our 2 new filters. Again, it's going to go in the same process. You have the 2 different tabs there. They have arrows pointing which direction they're going to go. You put the one in, let it slide and drop down. Slide the second one in on top of it, so it'll be sitting in the canister, the slot like that. Then we're going to take our cover. It's got the little tab there at the top. So rock in and put down, screw it back in. Then we're going to take our cover here, put it back in the right orientation, snap it back together. Put this, this is going to go back up here underneath the passenger footwell. You're going to reconnect both of your wires for your light and for your speaker. That's going to get popped back in there. It does have a couple little clips like you see right here and here and here. So there are a couple little clips. You snap that back in place. You put your plugs back in. Remember, you want to keep the center plug out. So you put the big plug in first, and then you push in the center plug. And you're all good to go. It's kind of hard to do one hand. Just another quick note with this here. I didn't actually realize this until I took it out of the packaging. This particular brand I got from Amazon. Looked like a good deal. Had a lot of good reviews. I'm going to try. It's a carbon air filter. You got both filters in there. One and 2. It actually comes with a little Torx. Oh, let it focus there. It actually comes with a little Torx screwdriver and a pry tool to pop those clips and stuff off. So if you get this particular brand, you don't have to go get your own screwdrivers and stuff because it actually comes with it. So that's pretty neat. Anyhow, we got these guys. Remember, you want to keep your tabs facing outward. So you're going to take the one, you're going to slide it in there and let it drop down. So you still have your little tab to pull it back out there. Same thing, we're going to grab our second one. Our second one in, it tells you air in on this side and then out on that side. So it's going to be the same way as the Tesla ones with the arrow. This one, I'm just going to slide it right on top. The foam on the outside is nice because it helps create a nice seal, but it does increase friction, so you kind of have to do a little bit of a gentle wiggle to get them both in there. And we have our little red tab there, and our little red tab up top, if you can see that. So we got both of our tabs there. We can now take our cover, put our cover up. Sorry, it's kind of hard doing one-handed. Helps if I don't have it backwards also. Put that little red tab in. So we got our thing screwed back into, screw it back into place. Don't lose your screws or you'll be screwed. Yes, pun intended. Alright, that's snug. These are done. Put 25,000 miles through these air filters. So they're done. Now, this I need 2 hands for. We're going to connect this wire here back to our speaker, and this wire over here to our light. And we'll snap this back up like such. Put our plugs back in. And we're going to snap our carpeting back on the side here. So once we have this piece snapped back up here, cover the light there so it doesn't mess with the exposure, we have these little plugs that are going to go into the hole. It's actually best to keep that slot where you got to pop it back out facing you, so that way next time you got to do this, it's at least a little bit easier. Push that in. How easy that is to see on camera or not. We got it pushed back in there. Do the same thing with the other ones. Where's the hole? Here it is. Push it in and push in the little part. Come over here, push it in, push in the little part. Come to this last one here. Push it in, push in the little part there. So that's back together. Nice and snug. And now we're going to snap this part. So for this part here, it's just going to go back in place. These slots that you see here, that's what corresponds to each of these different pegs. So they're all just going to snap back into all of these little holes that are all the way around. So we're going to take this, it's going to go back up there. You can hear the little clicks and it snaps. We're back in business. And then you just put your car mats back down. So we just put our Tesla mat back in. One of the things I actually do appreciate is the backside is Velcro. So it actually sits to it, and unlike other cars, it's not sliding around all over the place. And then you got our rubber mats. And you're gonna put that back in there. There you go. All back to normal. Hope that helps if you have a Tesla Model Y. Thanks for watching. Till next time.